We are stepping out of the age of hustling and grinding into our goals, and we are stepping into the age of relaxing into our goals. What's up, what's going on? My name is Sabrina, and welcome back to the channel. Here in the Better You community, we talk about all things self-growth and spirituality, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to relax into your goals, which is inspired by Dr. Joe Dispenza's teachings. If you like what you hear today, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up to help with the channel. Please subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified. Try to hit the bell if you want to see new videos as they come up. I'm really trying to get my percentage of subscribers who have the bell button on raised. So if you like me, if you like these videos, hit that bell button to be notified. And before we get into this video, I just wanted to say that I am hosting a free live training on Wednesday, January 25th at 4 p.m. EST, where you will learn the 3 biggest unknown blocks that most people make when trying to step into their purpose. And you'll be learning the exact framework that I have used, that my clients have used to step into their purpose, expand into their vision, and live in ecstasy. We're giving away bonuses, limited time offers, and you have a chance to win a worthiness audio bundle to reprogram your mind to believe in your innate worthiness of your desires. This is most likely the last time we're going to be hosting a free live training like this, so get in while you can. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So let's be real. You have goals that you want to hit, but you don't want to spend your life working away at them. You want to actually enjoy your life and be present in your life. You're tired of the work hard, play hard mentality, and girl, I feel you. We are not meant to be in this constant state of fight or flight here, which is the work hard, play hard mentality. Even when you're playing hard, your body is still in a state of fight or flight. We no longer have to be in survival mode to get what we want. Our ancestors had to be in survival mode, so we have some unlearning to do there, but we don't have to be in survival mode. It's time to relax into your goals. And in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do that, so make sure you stay until the end to get all the goodness. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about having that clear intention with the elevated emotion to create that change in your brain. Your body actually begins to think that it is living in the future in the present moment. And this is what we want to pay attention to here, because so much of our suffering and our stress and our anxiety and our worries have to do with, oh, it's not here yet. I need to make this happen. I have so much to do in order to do this thing. It's the fears of what if this doesn't work out, and what if this happens, and the worries of how am I going to make this happen, and all of the things, right? But how would you feel if you knew that you had it now? If you already had that goal that you are striving after, like how good would you feel? How relaxed would you feel? How excited and grateful would you feel? If you already have what you want, you don't feel stressed, you feel good. So the key to relaxing into your goals is to stop stressing, stop forcing, stop pushing. Get into alignment before you do anything, before you take any action, because the energy that you're in which you do things, determines the results that you get. And I'll say that again. The energy in that you are in which you do things, determines the results that you get. So if you're coming out of this place of grind, gotta get this done, oh my God, I hope this works out, oh, I hope I don't fail at this, you're coming out of an energy of I don't have it yet, which may get you some results, but you're going to feel pushed, you're going to feel stressed, you're going to feel not good, and you probably won't get the maximum results that you are looking for. But if you were to know that without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, with absolute certainty that what you want is already yours, if you were to be delusional and to really just pretend that you already have everything that you want, whatever your big goal is, the successful business, the art store, becoming a famous singer, whatever it is, if you acted like you already had that, in what energy would you be in? In what energy would you be taking actions out of? Because you see, feeling is the secret. Believing is the secret. Being as if is the secret. If your goal is to become a famous singer and you're taking actions out of a place of, oh, I hope people really like this, and oh, I don't know what people are going to think about this, let me just cross my fingers and hope, etc., etc., the energy that you're in that is going to impact the results that you get. Versus if you were to create music out of a place of hell yeah, this is a hit, this is bomb, right? If you were to take actions out of that you're going to get different results. The results are going to show differently, and they're going to be like exponentialized, right? You're going to feel so much better. You're not going to feel so like stressed and worried and anxious. You're going to feel excited. You're going to feel motivated. You're going to feel lit up. It's about like truly enjoying the work that you put into your goals. It's enjoying the process. And I'm going to get more into this. So stay with me here on how to rewire your brain about this. But it's truly about the energy that you're in. You have to make sure that you really feel it, because most people don't realize that they're doing this, but they correlate stress with their goals. They get caught up in their minds because they see their quote unquote work in their mind as stressful. They think of it as overwhelming, as pressuring, as whatever, right? And if you're thinking, Sabrina, I don't know if this is me, I don't know if I actually do this, it can be such a subconscious thing. So I want you to just do this, is get into like a really calm and meditative state, really like feel that complete at peace within your body, right? Get into a really deep meditative state, and then think about a goal that you're working towards, whatever it is, that bigger vision that you have for yourself, and just notice how your body feels. Our feelings, our body's always communicating to us how we feel, and so our body will have physical reactions to the feelings, but just notice what comes up. A lot of times you will notice as you're in that state of peace and then you think about your goals, you will notice that your body immediately starts to feel tense, muscles feels tense, chest starts to feel tight, throat kind of gets tight. Your brain automatically starts to feel like overwhelmed. These are just examples of what could be going on in your body, but it is because right now there's like a neural connection with my goal, my quote unquote work equals stress, which this can happen over time. If we end up feeling stressed doing the work, the brain will just automatically, without us realizing it, being like, oh, this is stressful. And then the next time you think about it, your brain's gonna be like, oh, this is stressful, right? So it's such an unconscious process, which is why we wanna bring awareness to it. Because when we can become aware, like, oh, this is why I feel resistant towards taking the action or moving towards my goal, or this is why I feel so stressed out and overwhelmed, not even necessarily because it is overwhelming in itself, but just because of the correlation that my brain has made with it. It doesn't have to be that deep, it just like your brain right now correlates it with stress, and now the goal is to correlate it with fun. The trick to relax into your goals is to not necessarily do less, although many times we think that we have to do more than we necessarily do. So you may benefit from cutting some things out, but the point of that I'm getting across in this video, the message that I really want to share with you guys is more so to view your quote unquote work as play. View it as exciting, as fun, as something that you enjoy to do. So say that right now you're in this state of like correlating stress equals work, and you want to break that neural connection, right? And you want to create the neural connection to be work equals play, work equals fun, work equals exciting. How do we do that? You do this by stopping the cycle when you notice that your body is in that reactive state, and your body really is just reacting, right? We want to be responsive. We want to get in the driver's seat of our emotional body, because when we get in the driver's seat of our emotional body, like I said, feeling is a secret. Feeling has not everything to do with, but a lot to do with your energetic alignment. So getting into the driver's seat by becoming more aware, noticing when you're feeling in that stress cycle, and then pausing. Pausing breaks the cycle. It's that like golden pause. You want to stop when you notice yourself feeling even just the tiniest bit of stress. Even just the tiniest bit of stress is not what you want to create. You want to create good. You want to create fun. You want to create play, light up, like whatever it is, you want to feel good. So even the tiniest bit of stress, I do this too. We want to pause, like I said, and then release the emotion. Emotions are energy in motion. If we try to immediately like suppress or just tell ourselves like, oh, I'm not stressed, I feel good, and try to like push it down, that energy emotion is still going to stay stagnant inside of our bodies, and it's going to end up not being good for us. I won't get into all of that right now. But the point I want to make with this is that we want to release that emotion. You can do that by simply just letting it go. Take a deep breath. Sigh, let the shoulders loose, shake it out. Shaking physically lets the energy go. I personally lately have really been liking EFT tapping. If you haven't looked into EFT, I highly suggest you doing so, but tapping specific points of the face, of the body, can release built up energy. So for me, when I have really been working out of this cycle of feeling stress and working into being very intentional to feeling good and just relaxing into my goals and just feeling good, taking the steps that I need to, feeling good in the process, really enjoying the journey, right? When I've noticed that old cycle of stress coming up, I'll just tap. I've noticed the collarbone, for me specifically, the collarbone is where a lot of stress can be kept when it comes to EFT. And so I'll tap right here and you will just feel it. You'll just feel it release. These ones are also big ones for me, but the EFT tapping points, I won't get into them. You can look them up in your own time, but however way you want to release that stress, release the energy, and then you want to be really intentional with just focusing and putting new emotion behind what you do want to create, right? Really leaning into oh, I already have this. It's already done for me. Or I feel so good doing this. Doing this feels good. Doing this is fun. And really taking a second to be there and sit in the energy. I don't care if it slows down your work a little bit to do this process. Like I said, the energy in which you do the work in determines the results that you get. This is beyond worth it. This will completely shift your state and completely shift the results that you get. Beyond worth it, okay? Do this cycle. Don't skip past it. And if still, no matter what, this action step that you're taking towards working towards your goal is still feeling really draining for you, maybe it's not actually aligned with your highest self, potentially. But I'll say for me, I used to hate editing my YouTube videos. I'll be honest, I hated it. I hired a video editor as soon as I could because it felt so tedious and boring, and I used to have so many tech issues. But I had to let go of my most recent editor, and I've been waiting to hire a new one because I've been doing different stuff behind the scenes in the business, and I've wanted to get some things in place anyway. In the meantime, I've had to edit the videos myself. And of course, I was putting it off. I was feeling stressed out by it. I was manifesting more tech issues going wrong because that was the story I always told myself, is that I always have tech issues with editing my YouTube videos. I can't tell you how many edits I have lost in this process because of it. And then I made this realization that I'm talking about in this video. And I was like, no. If I like my work, I like my work. And I'm going to practice enjoying editing my YouTube videos. And as far off as that felt for me at the time being, I started to affirm it. And I have this affirmation app on my phone. I'm obsessed with it. It's called Think Up, and you can record your own affirmations and listen to them in your own voice. And I started to affirm that my work was a meditation, and that I looked forward to doing my work, and that I was excited to see the output of it, and that I couldn't wait to do my work because I knew how much editing my YouTube videos was stressing me out. And when I would think about editing YouTube videos and I would feel the initial wave of stress come on, I would pause, breathe. This is literally what I would do. Release it, and then say, no, my work is a meditation. I do love doing my work. I'm excited to do this work. It's actually really relaxing for me. And I noticed myself changing this neural pathway, changing this neural connection between work equals stress to work equals relaxing, exciting, and fun. And it took a little bit of time. I'd say the initial hump to get over that initial feeling, the waves, was about 2 weeks-ish of solid affirming and visualizing and really stepping into this delusional type space of no, I actually really like doing this thing. But when I did, I literally started to enjoy editing my YouTube videos. I never thought I would say that. And I mean, I'm still going to hire someone else to edit them in the future. But in the meantime, while I'm editing them myself, I don't have to suffer anymore. I don't have to stress anymore. Editing my videos literally is a meditation. And it's so funny because I started to affirm that my work was a meditation, right? I heard it somewhere else. I don't even know where I heard it from. I think I heard it on like a reel I saw or something. But I started to affirm that my work was a meditation. And then like a couple weeks later, I decided to come out with a couple of meditations on my YouTube channel, and I'm editing them and I'm listening back to them and I'm getting into a meditative state while like editing my meditations for my YouTube channel. And I was just thinking like, holy shit, my work literally is a meditation right now. Like it literally is a meditation. Like how I just created that. Like I literally affirmed it and now I'm living it. Like now it's literally my new story because I started telling myself that and feeling as if it were true. And so much of this is changing the way that you feel about your goals, changing the way you feel about taking the action, about the journey. Like we want to enjoy the journey. We want to enjoy the process, right? The goal is very short-lived. The milestone we hit is very short-lived. We want to actually like what we're doing, but so many of us get caught up in like the stresses and the worries and all of the different things and get caught up in like the stress cycle. So when you start to do this and you really start to like relax into your goals, again, no forcing, no pushing, no stressing, you're not even necessarily working towards your goals anymore. You're just living your life. You're just enjoying your life. You're just doing what you love to do. Now, this is again to be sure that what you're doing actually benefits you and is in alignment with what you like truly want to get out of life, but you get what I'm saying here. And when you do this, you are shifting into higher vibrational states. You are entering, since you're not in this fight or flight state anymore, and you're entering this kind of like rest and repose, kind of like calm but focused state, you're entering the flow state, which connects you to source, which connects you to like a multitude of ideas and inspiration and good feeling, like source energy moving through you. So you get even better ideas, you get your things done more efficiently because you're like all in, like very focused, and you enjoy every bit of it. Each day you're doing things that you love to do, which then manifests in you doing more things that you love to do. And it all just changed with the way that, with you changing those neural connections, with you changing the way that you feel about it. And when you come out of that place of it's already done, like I'm already living it, you are so much more at ease. And as your brain is seeing that it is already here, it starts to pick out more evidence from your reality that it's already yours, and then you start to step into and manifest more of it, of how it's already yours, and then your brain starts to pick out more evidence of how it's already yours, and then momentum builds, things compound, and next thing you know, you are living that reality, all through relaxing into it, feeling good about it, feeling like you have it now. No need to stress, no need to force, no need to hustle, no need to grind. What you want is already yours. Okay, and if you stayed up until this point in the video, I want you to go ahead and leave a little black heart emoji down in the comments below so I know who stayed up until this point. If this video was helpful for you in any way, please give it a big thumbs up to help out the channel, subscribe, and hit that bell button to be notified when I post a new video. Share this video with anyone you feel may want to hear it, a friend, a coworker, whoever, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.